As you saw in our video, law enforcement agencies used smoke to try and break up the crowd yesterday.
This is democracy in America. Democracy in America, where peaceful protesters are gassed.
Our Mary Sheridan was also at last night's protest and breathed in some of that smoke herself. Mary, what have you learned about the tactics used by police last night and why?
Well, Kirsten, I reached out to Spokane Police today for an interview, but was only able to speak to them quite briefly on the phone. They said they did not use rubber bullets into the crowd at the protests last night, and neither did the Spokane County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff John Knowles told me that the use of foam batons was only fired at select protesters who chose to throw smoke canisters at his deputies. But it was inevitable that others would also get caught in the crossfire.
I got there and was just, trying to support people and support the cause we cared about.
23-year-old Harris Kaler is walking a little slower and stiffer today. That's because he says he was hit with a smoke canister during the chaos of Wednesday's ICE protest in downtown Spokane.
I got hit in the lower back, in the arm, and in the back of the head.
4 hours in the emergency room gave Kaler some time to reflect.
The problem could have been de-escalated in countless different ways before this happened, but they chose aggression. That's as simple as that.
At last night's press conference, Mayor Lisa Brown explained she made the decision to involve Spokane Police when Washington law and the safety of the public was violated. Chief Kevin Hall explains.
What we saw was, as the mayor pointed out, an escalation in criminal behavior, not by everybody in the crowd. Certainly there were peaceful folks demonstrating and utilizing their First Amendment rights.
R.E. Dean organized one of the protests that merged with the Washington Street movement. They said their team made sure to communicate what situation they were walking into.
Once it gets to a situation like that where it's pretty chaotic, people then make their own decisions based on the information that they have.
And Dean's organization says that they plan to have a presence this weekend at Pride and at the No Kings protest. But their next formal protest will be at the federal courthouse during Martin Diaz's hearing, and that's on Monday. These are all events that we're going to keep you updated about here at KXLY. For now, reporting live in Spokane, Mary Sheridan, 4 News Now.